Tax season is right around the corner, and right now, your NetSpend transaction history might feel like it's locked away in some digital vault. If you've ever felt that utter frustration of trying to get your financial data ready only to hit a brick wall of unhelpful file formats, well, you are in the exact right place. In this explainer, we're going to completely unlock the precise formula to turn those closed-off statements into flexible, incredibly time-saving spreadsheets, giving you total control of your financial administration. Let's jump right in. Now, you might be wondering, why even go through the trouble of downloading these statements at all, especially if you rely on a prepaid card specifically because it's so simple. NetSpend actually serves over 5 million active accounts, mostly for folks who just want a straightforward reloadable Visa or MasterCard without dealing with credit checks or minimum balances. But here's the thing. Simplicity on the front end absolutely does not mean you don't need rigorous record keeping on the back end.
Honestly, downloading your records is literally an absolute necessity if you're a gig worker, if you receive direct deposits, or if you're generally underbanked. When you actually download your statements, you're accomplishing 4 really vital things. First, you're preparing for tax season by isolating your income and your deductible expenses. Second, you can accurately track plan fees, like that standard $9.95 monthly fee. That can add up really quickly if you aren't watching it. Third, you get the hard, concrete data you need to build a personal budget. And finally, you instantly have the official documentation you need to prove your income for things like a loan or a new apartment application.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for today's explainer. We're covering the importance of online statements, jumping into the web portal download guide, then the mobile app download guide, tackling troubleshooting and file conversion, looking at security and best practices, and wrapping it all up with a final recap and disclaimer. Section 1. Web Portal Download Guide. Accessing statements on a computer. All right, so following these 4 precise steps is going to open up your monthly cycle. First, you'll log into the NetSpend Online Account Center using your secure credentials. Second, open the navigation menu and hunt down the Account section. Third, hit the Statement submenu and pick the specific month you're looking for. But wait, here is the real insider trick. NetSpend actually renders the document inside an integrated, secure web viewer. They don't give you a direct file download link. No way, right? This means you literally have to execute a print command within your web browser. By setting your printer destination to Save as PDF, you essentially bypass their web viewer and save that digital file directly onto your local computer. It's like a secret backdoor.
Moving right along to Section 2, Mobile App Download Guide, Statements on the Go.
If you're someone who manages your money mainly from your phone, this process is super similar, but you've got to navigate your phone's unique operating system interface. So, after authenticating in the app, you navigate to the exact same Account and then Statements menu. Pick your month, and the document pops up on your screen. But the crucial step here, you're looking for your phone's native share or print icon. You want to specifically find that PDF output option provided by your phone, which lets you save that PDF right to your local storage or shoot it over to a secure cloud drive. So comparing the two, this brilliantly illustrates the slight functional difference you need to watch out for. On a computer's web browser, you are virtually printing the document to a PDF file. On a mobile device, though, you are leveraging the built-in share sheet to generate that exact same PDF. In both scenarios, because NetSpend is so heavily focused on a mobile-first design in those web viewers, you basically have to force the system to generate a file you can actually keep. Okay, 36. That is a massive magic number. Get this, under the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's prepaid accounts rule, financial institutions that don't mail paper statements are only required to give you 12 months of electronic history. But NetSpend goes completely above and beyond that baseline. They actually give you access to 36 full months, that's 3 entire years, of statement history right there in the online portal.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 3. Troubleshooting and file conversion, the aha moment.
So we've successfully downloaded our files. Awesome. But here's where we hit a major roadblock for anyone trying to actually use this financial data for their accounting or trying to import it into QuickBooks or a personal budgeting app. NetSpend prioritizes mobile access over data portability. Basically, statements are strictly PDF only. They absolutely do not support direct file downloads in CSV, Excel, OFX, or QBO formats. To make matters worse, third-party connections like Plaid can be super spotty with prepaid cards, sometimes just failing to pull the full statement-level details. And let's be honest, that is incredibly frustrating when you just need a machine-readable spreadsheet for your accountant or your business software.
But hey, validate that frustration because you are not alone here, and there is a brilliant workaround. It's a total game changer. The solution? Third-party AI-powered converters. Tools like CopyParse, Bank Statement Wizard, or Finance File Converter are built exactly for this exact headache. You just upload your NetSpend PDF into their secure web portals, and their AI goes to work extracting the data, recognizing direct deposits, purchases, fees, and it converts the whole shebang into a clean, structured CSV or Excel file in literal seconds.
Now, when you run your PDF through one of these converters, you should always verify the output. You want to check it against the standard 5-column layout that's used across NetSpend, Visa, MasterCard, and Skylight One cards. Your new spreadsheet should clearly separate the date, the details of the transaction, your withdrawals, your deposits, and your running balance. Taking a second to ensure these columns align perfectly guarantees your data is 100% ready to be imported into your accounting software without a single hitch.
All right, let's move right into Section 4, Security and Best Practices, Protecting Your Financial Data. Now, we need to see how all of this builds into keeping your newly downloaded and newly converted financial records absolutely secure. Managing your own data means you take on the responsibility of protecting it. While NetSpend uses really robust Secure Socket Layer or SSL encryption to safely deliver that statement to your browser by scrambling your sensitive info en route, that protection completely ends the second the file hits your computer. It instantly becomes your responsibility to securely organize and back up those PDF and CSV files. So make absolutely sure your local device is password protected, and really consider keeping these files in an encrypted folder or a secure private cloud backup.
And of course, beyond your digital files, standard account management tips still apply. Never share your NetSpend passwords. Remember that protecting your actual physical card is your absolute first line of defense to stop criminals from accessing your funds. Oh, and a quick pro tip, if you're ever facing a deep audit and you desperately need records that are older than those 3 years available online, you can't get them digitally. You have to request them manually by calling NetSpend customer service directly at 1-866-387-7363.
Which brings us to Section 5, Final Recap and Disclaimer.
We have covered a wealth of practical, actionable information today, so let's quickly summarize so you're fully empowered to take control of your financial administration completely stress-free. The absolute bottom line is this. First, access your records using the virtual print commands on the web or the share sheet on your mobile device. Second, recognize that while NetSpend locks your official data into PDF formats, utilizing a quick AI file converter instantly bridges that gap, giving you total freedom to use your history in Excel, QuickBooks, whatever app you like. And third, always maintain strict digital security once those files are in your hands. You've got the tools, you've got the know-how, now you have the power over your own financial data.
Now, just a quick disclaimer. Please keep in mind that while this explainer provides a highly detailed guide based on current systems, technology and user interfaces update all the time. It is absolutely crucial to verify current protocols directly with NetSpend support if you encounter any unexpected changes in their app or on their website.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. How much time are you going to save this tax season or during a very next budgeting session now that you have the exact formula to put your NetSpend data directly to work for you? No more manual entry, no more guessing, just clear, structured financial insights. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy budgeting!